Hey guys, Evan O'Rourke here, back with another live stream. We are finally, I don't know how long it's been, but I think it's been a while, finally live at the time from which we are supposed to be live, 7:30. I've been late a few times, I've been, delayed a few times, but we're finally here. We finally made it at a time when I'm not delayed, so that's a hip hip hooray. Yeah, so the people who are joining the stream right now, give me a second to explain the chat and what we're talking about here. So again, we're only going to have one topic for tonight's stream. I was thinking originally, let's make this a normal YouTube discussion like we did 2 or 3 streams ago, but I don't really like the idea anymore, mainly because, I mean, I didn't think it was a good idea to do it this stream because, I actually had a topic to discuss, and that's, well, you see it in my picture for, in the background of my face. And you can also see it, um, and you can also see it, in general. You can read the title and all that. So the three topics, one topic is Ultraman Dawn of Reality's discussion. So I am super excited to talk about this with you guys because, yeah, this is the fan film. I can finally talk openly about it now that the teaser trailer's out. Let me say hello to the people in the chat. Hello, the Guy Gang Guy. Hello, Pathetic Pictures, and hello, Atomic. I was about to finish your name, but I remember I just keep stick to calling you Atomic. Evan, do you feel like every short battle that Godzilla loses, all the Godzilla fans just say Godzilla? No, I can agree. I see that a lot. I see that often. And again, I respect those people for doing something different. But I mean, I don't know where you stand on it, but I do see that. I shouldn't say every short battle, but maybe we'll see. I don't know because I don't watch every short battle that's always posted, so I don't know if it's every short battle, but I'm sure there's a lot of them. But I do know what you're talking about, and I don't know if I should like that or dislike that as a Godzilla fan. I guess like that in some ways because it's not like always Godzilla winning all the time. It's something different, but it is what it is. Yeah, stomach is good. Yes, I have to, it's almost there. It's almost ingrained in my mind. So, anyways, let's get into the first topic and the only topic for that matter, and that is Ultraman: Dawn of Reality's discussion. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at the picture, which is Ultraman in that cool background, because I'm trying to make sure did I mistype any of the things at the top above my camera because I was in a rush to get this thumbnail done, so I didn't want to mistype anything. Is it buffering for you guys? Oh no, I hope it's not buffering. Let me hang on. Always Godzilla winning all the time. It's something different, but it is what it is. So I don't. It's not buffering on my end. But tell me in the chat besides Guy and Guy if it's buffering. I saw your trailer. Thank you, man. Yeah. So it is an Ultraman fan film. A lot of people said last stream. I bet it's a Kong film. I think that was the Guy Gang Guy. What's up, Chris Zilla? How are you, man? So I heard a lot of people say it's gonna be a King Kong fan film. I heard a lot of people say it's gonna be a Stendy 2, but it's not. It's an Ultraman fan film. And I'm really surprised that besides the people who voice acted for it, I didn't see many people who actually. Yeah, I didn't see many people. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you should refresh, Gagging Guy. But there really wasn't many people who actually thought it was Ultraman. And I'm lucky for that because it would have been awkward if someone would have said, it's Ultraman, isn't it? And I'm in the stream going, But that didn't happen, and I'm lucky for that not happening because at least besides the voice actors, of course, it was a total and complete surprise. So, yes. Ultraman Dawn of Realities is my upcoming fan film. I'm taking a break from Godzilla fan films. This is going to be the one film break. I'm not going to do another film after this that's a break from Godzilla fan films. After this fan film, I'm going back into my Godzilla Heisei series, which is going to be a sequel to Godzilla Reverse, but I can't talk about that much. I mean, I'm just going to say this right off the bat. Every incoming Godzilla fan film will be a sequel or will be a part of my Godzilla Heisei series. There will be times where I don't do that, however, like this, because I don't want to make all my fan films the same storyline. I maybe want to take a one film break, and that's what this is all about. So it is a sequel to Ultraman Extinction, and I don't think any of you besides Pathetic Pictures were a fan of my channel at the time Ultraman Extinction came out. Maybe voice actors. Well, the voice actor role for this film is unfortunately filled up, but I will keep that in mind for the next film after this one. So I'll definitely keep your name in my mind for sure. Thanks for the heads up, and thanks for offering. Really, I don't really see. I think people offer to voice act, but sometimes it's hard to get many voice actors you want in the film on board. So I'll definitely keep your name in mind for the next fan film after this one. But unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this film was It's booked up. But yeah, no, Ultraman Dawn of Realities is the next fan film, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just tend to do that live. And so yeah, I'm just going to be taking a one film break from Godzilla fan films. That's what this is for. It is a sequel to Ultraman Extinction. So it's the sequel to Ultraman Extinction. So Ultraman Guardian of the Universe was an Ultraman show I did in 2017, and I didn't. After that ended, it had 25 episodes. After it ended, I was encouraged to make a movie for it, like a movie of the same characters. Like it's kind of like having. I'm trying to think of a comparison you should make to it. It's kind of like having. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I can't really give a good example right now. I'm just trying to say that um, my message is this. There was the Ultraman Guardian of the Universe show, which is an Ultraman show I did, which is very cringy. Don't watch it. Back in 2017, and then people encouraged me after it ended in 2017 to make an episode, movie for it, like a movie with the same characters, same storyline, and so I did do that. And but that didn't happen all the way until late 2019 when I decided to make it, and that's what happened in January of 2020. In January of 2020, I believe I can even remember the date, January 4th, I released Ultraman Extinction. I figured, okay, that's it with the Ultraman stuff. It's the Ultraman show I made back in 2017, which is Ultraman Guardian of the Universe. I took the same characters, the same storyline, and made it into a movie called Ultraman Extinction. It's going to be one movie, finito. And then I thought at the time of releasing Ultraman Extinction, well, if this is successful, maybe I want to do a sequel. And it was successful. So after that was Godzilla Unstable, which was a part of my Heisei series. After that was Godzilla New Leader, part of my Heisei series. And then most recently was part of Godzilla Reverse, part of my Heisei series. And then I thought, now's a good time to do a sequel to Ultraman Extinction, and that is Ultraman Dawn of Realities. So there's going to be a second sequel. Let me take a break to read the chat here. Also, am I OG to your chat? Yes, you are, man. For sure, you've been around for a good long time. I kind of want to quit making my Godzilla vs. Kong film. I said the trailer for it. I wouldn't. I mean, unless you lost inspiration for it, I wouldn't just give up on stuff. You know, I always hear a lot of people come up to me and say they're giving up on fan films, and it's a shame to hear because I know that a lot of these fan films have potential, and it kind of ruins the. I shouldn't say it ruins the chance of you making another fan film, but in a way, you kind of have to start all over because then you're going to make a whole other fan film that's going to take just as much time. So you can. It's your channel. You can do what you want, man. But personally, I don't know. I'd be definitely up to watch. I'd definitely watch it the second it come out. I think a lot of people would. A lot of your subscribers. So, and I believe it'd be your first fan film, right? Maybe not. Because I haven't been. I haven't really known you for more than voice crack. I haven't known you more than 2 months. So sorry if I'm forgetting that you have more than one fan film or not. But I'd say you uploaded honestly. Ultra Galaxy Monster Battles and the Ultra Galaxy Monster Battles the movie. Oh, I see. That's interesting. That's interesting. So you have battles and then a whole movie for it. Wait, does this mean Ultra Monsters here? No, no. Ultra Monster Show is a whole other thing. I know you wanted that pack, but that is its own thing. It has nothing to do with this timeline. So I had the Ultra Monster Show, which I made in 2016. I'm pretty sure, which was very cringe. That's even more cringe than Ultraman Guardian of the Universe, which was a show. And yeah. That was just like a little. It was like a comedic show with Ultra Kaiju Spark Dolls, communicating. And then I decided to do something Ultraman related, completely off of that topic. That was Ultraman Guardian of the Universe. I made a movie of that, Ultraman Extinction, and now I'm making a sequel to that, Ultraman Dawn of Reality. Same characters, same storyline, relating all the way back to episode 1 of Ultraman Guardian of the Universe from 2017. So, yeah, there's a teaser trailer that dropped for it. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. It's the most recent upload on my channel. And sorry for I plan on I was gonna upload a review on Monday, but I forgot, so I'm saving the review for next Monday if I don't forget again. But this Monday was Memorial Day, so I had off of school and I wasn't thinking straight. So next I'm saving the review for what I was supposed to upload this Monday to next Monday. So stay tuned for that. There will be a review out of a figure. That'll be next Monday. Sorry if you hear that siren in the background. There isn't. Oh, I see. Well, okay. Well, I am a man of my word. I'll finish. Well, again, it's your choice. It's your choice. If you want to if you want to stop it or cancel it, do what you think is right. But I personally think maybe you should. See how it turns out. And if it doesn't do well, that's actually a good thing because I you could call me crazy, and you're not the only one I've said this to. People who fear that they'll release their fan films and they'll do bad. That's good because then you'll know what you did wrong in that fan film because you'll see all the criticism you got from that fan film you didn't do well in and fix that so that the next fan film can be spectacular and 1,000 times better because early fan films are always going to end up starting out badly. Let's be honest. You can never start out a first fan. I shouldn't say all the time, but most of the time, you can never start out a fan film with it being pristine. It's always going to start out, unfortunately, very bad or semi bad, and you'll learn all the criticism from that and make the second film or third film or whatever even better. That's the beauty of it all. Beauty of it all. The reason why I quit my Titanosaurus fan film is because I realized no one is probably going to watch it. And I put again, that's another thing a lot of people think of when they think fan films. They think no one's going to watch it. It's not going to be successful. Um, I really wouldn't lose that. I really wouldn't have that kind of feeling, guy. I understand what you're experiencing because when my channel was quite small, I had those feelings too. Like back in 2016, 2015, I had those feelings too, and they were just bad. They were sick, sucky feelings. To want to release something and it would flop, um, but sometimes you just got to roll with it. And again, it gains you popularity. So by forgetting a fan film rather than uploading it, you could be doing yourself a disservice. So again, another thing that you could feel. I mean, if you really feel like you have a point in believing that, then I guess continue believe. I wouldn't encourage you to believe in that. I'd say go the way around, go all the way around, and release fan films and do your projects because people are going to watch them. Canceling it and pushing it back is going to make people not want to watch it because they're never going to discover you through that fan film or through that movie. So again, I'd encourage you to. I know it's already canceled, but for future fan films, I'd say to change the pace of it, guy gang guy. You ain't crazy. Thank you, Epic O'Rourke. Thank you. That's it's a rhyme. Well, I shouldn't say it rhymes, but Evan Epic, I guess. But thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, no. Before we just dive into any topic you guys want to discuss in the stream, I guess now's a good time to take questions about Ultraman: Dawn of Realities because it's the discussion of the movie. Again, once this topic's over, we can dive into the chat, and I'll say this every time in the stream, and I'll say it again. If you have questions for the fan film and you just don't know how to ask them right now, or you don't know them right now, but you remember them later, you can ask it anytime you like. But preferably, I'd want to answer questions now because we're on the topic and it's easier. But you can ask them at any time you want. But any questions about Ultraman Dawn of Realities? Any questions? You don't have to have any, but if you have any, now's a good time to ask. Um, so while hang on a second. Give me a second here. Oh boy, this is. Give me 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. So are there any questions? I'm assuming there's not because it's been a minute now, and I went off the chat and come back and I see there's none, which is fine. So there's no questions. I'm presuming now. I guess in that case, it'll be whatever kind of topic you guys would absolutely like to discuss. And again, if you have a question for Ultraman Dawn of Realities, ask away throughout the stream. It could be about how long it is or how long it is right now, because I don't know how long it will be at the end of the day. It could be, what's this? I mean, who's this character we saw in the teaser trailer? You can that kind of stuff. So if you have questions like that, if they come across in your mind, be sure to ask. I'm absolutely open to hearing you guys out. In the meantime, however, so any topic you guys want to discuss. I know that one topic that'd be interesting to talk about is I'm trying to remember here. I believe it's the fact. Oh, let me see this. Anyone excited for Shin Ultraman? It looks faithful so far from the trailers, but I'm sure they will find a way to screw it up. Well, I actually don't know much about it. However, I know it's been a thing that's been discussed around the community for a while. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so no, but to answer your question, it might not be successful, might not. I don't know enough about it to really give an opinion. But it does look interesting. It does look, as you said, it was faithful. Yeah, I agree. I think it has a potential personally. But again, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know enough about it. Who here wants to elaborate so I know a little bit more about it and I can know more about it when it's coming out? I can have an idea about it. What about a Zenon fan film? See, I don't know. Okay. Zedon. Zedon. I always call it that, but sometimes I just get a little bit mixed up. What about a Zedon fan film? Well, technically, Zedon is in Ultraman Dawn of Realities, and that's not a spoiler. I mean, you see him in like two or three shots of the teaser trailer, and I'm sorry to those who haven't seen the teaser, and I just spoiled it for them. But because of that reason, it'd be a little bit weird to make a film about Zedon after he already premiered in a different movie, unless it was a different timeline, which would make more sense, or before, like an Origins thing. But that does sound interesting. I will keep that in mind. Thanks for the suggestion, Gaigan Guy. Um, but to those who didn't know, he will be in Ultraman Dawn of Realities. And maybe you can get a perception as to how he'll be in it if you look at him really closely. Maybe you can see how. Maybe you'd see some little changes. That's all I'm going to say. You can rewatch the teaser, notice those little changes, see what I'm talking about, and, come back and tell me you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah. well, give me a minute here. But I guess are we on the topic of Shin Ultraman as a topic or something? Yeah, oh, I was talking about me. Oh, sorry. I thought you were referring to me. Okay, sorry. No, for you it'd be a great idea because you were thinking of a Titanosaurus fan film, which is interesting because not many of us know much about Titanosaurus, and if you still have some interest in that, I encourage you to continue it. But again, Zedon, a lot of kaiju's really don't get enough background. I mean, you really know a lot about Mothra. I guess the kaiju's you should know, everybody knows about in terms of backgrounds, besides Godzilla, are like Gamera, King Ghidorah, Mothra. But kaiju's like Zedon and Titanosaurus, they don't really get enough recognition. So, it happened with me too. Like in Godzilla the New Leader, the fan film before Godzilla Reverse, so two fan films ago, Guiron, right? That was yeah. Guiron was the villain, was the kaiju villain, and I remember someone telling me, thanks for putting in Guiron. He doesn't get enough love. So again, these kinds of films with kaiju's that aren't really that well known could come help you with your channel, popularity and stuff. So yeah, no, I'd recommend it personally. Absolutely. You think it'll work out? Be my guest. Um, but yeah, no, be my guest. Gorosaurus should have been in more Godzilla. I agree. What I think we can all agree what which kaiju really should have been in more Godzilla fan films was Varon, who was literally in one. I could be getting this wrong, but one shot of the poster behind me right there, destroy all monsters. One shot. Come on, you can do better than that. but no, I agree. There's plenty of kaiju's in Toho's realm of monsters and stuff that they just didn't do enough work with. Didn't give them enough popularity. And Varon, Gorosaurus is one of them. Just like Varon, just like Kaiju's like, well, I shouldn't say Adora. I think Adora. You're not really supposed to know much more about Adora because Hedorah originated and fought Godzilla in the same movie. So I guess you can't really make a whole film about Adora because his whole story was just in one movie. But what other Kaiju's? But Gorosaurus, again, you didn't get much recognition with him. Um, Gabra too. Maybe Gabra. I mean, it's just so. Well, no, you shouldn't. Maybe King Caesar. I don't know. Varon, poor Varon. Yeah, no, I agree. One figure that looks really interesting is the YMSF Varon. Cry for Varon. Yes, indeed. The YMSF Varon looks really good. Ow, God, I almost Well, I shouldn't say. Well, so my arm resting on the armrest of the chair slammed into the drawer of my table, which was sealed. So it's like, bam. I'm fine though. It's just a little boo boo. But yeah, no, Varon. I mean, come on, they could have done a lot more with Varon. Um, I'm looking at my collection right now. I really want to get a YMSF Varon. I can't really. I have YMSF Manda too. You know what? That too. YMSF Manda, YMSF Varon. My two YMSF figures that I want badly. What Kamunga would have been on that list, except in October of last year, I got him. So yeah, Toho really did not do justice to their whole variety of monsters. They just reused Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, and all. Exactly. I mean, it's not like those kai. I mean, I'm glad we at least know a lot about those kaiju's backgrounds rather than none of those kaiju's backgrounds. But still, it's not enough. You know, should have done more than that. With a lot of their kaiju's, a lot. You know what I mean? But I think the most one we know a lot about, besides Godzilla, has to be either Mechagodzilla or Mothra. You know, probably those two. Maybe Mothra. I should say Mothra is more. We know so much about Mothra. You have no idea. I mean, that's in the Godzilla realm. If you count Gamera, I guess we know a lot about Gamera too. Except I wouldn't know that much about them because I've only seen the Showa Gamer movies. I've never seen the Heisei Gamer movies, which is a shame because I hear they're really good. And I had them on DVD. I just never watched them, so it's really bad of me not to watch them. It's not like I have an excuse. I don't have an excuse. We need a Bandai Varen. I agree. I agree. Except the YMSF. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We might like one. We might want one. But at the same time, YMSF, in my opinion, I guess is a safer bet to get the figure from because I personally think YMSF is better than Bandai in many different areas. Granted, not all their figures are better. Like I actually think the YMSF Godzilla versions are overrated. Like their Godzilla sculpts are not that good. I think Bandai does a better job with their Godzilla sculpts, but their kaiju's that don't get enough recognition, like Kamunga and Gabra and Varon, those are way better than Bandai. Not just because they look like they seem as though they'd be better than Bandai. They don't even have those kinds of figures made by Bandai. You know. Mothra and Gigadora like overplayed songs. Great at first, annoying. I feel like yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially the Mothra song. I mean, it's nice. The remixes, the instrumental versions of it in different movies. But again, it's just I agree with you. After 1,000 times, it just gets really tiresome. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah. What other kaijus don't get enough recognition? I'd like to say well, no. Biollante is another kaiju that, again, you could argue is only in one movie, but again, same like Ghidorah, created in one movie, fought against Godzilla in one movie, so there's not much recognition with that. Personally, why I said Baragon looks, yeah, I agree. In fact, let me do something here. Seth Baragon. Let's see here. I'm going to compare more closely. I don't have the YMSF Baragon, but it is pretty good. Looks very good, I should say. Except I don't really hear much about it. I mostly hear about Kamunga, Manda, and Gabra as of YMSF figures. Another YMSF figure that I didn't even know was YMSF at all, not even like a little bit, I just made some stupid mistake, was the King Kong Skull Island YMSF. Here, let me get him out. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I got him at G-Fest 2018. Again, it's the Kong Skull Island. I did not know this was YMSF at all. I did not. I didn't know it was YMSF until I made my G-Fest haul video, and I got a comment that said, oh, it's YMSF, not Bandai, when I said it was Bandai in the haul. And I was like, wait, what? Really? I did not know this was YMSF, and this is another good YMSF figure. My favorite YMSF figure has to be the Gabra and or the Kamunga. I mean, I just like them so much. I don't have many YMSF, and I have the YMSF Gorosaurus. That's why I don't have the Bandai Gorosaurus, because I've satisfied myself with the fact that I have the YMSF version, which personally I can't say it's better than Bandai, but it probably is, so I'm not going to spend money for, the Bandai Gorosaurus, which seems easily more expensive than the YMSF Baragon, at least in most cases. Gorosaurus, at least in most cases. Let me read the chat, because I think I missed a few things here. Personally, Megalon. Yeah, exactly. I thought, wait, there's a Y, like I don't, because I don't hear much about Baragon YMSF. YMSF Megalon. I mean, I don't know. I don't have that figure because I have the Bandai Megalon, but I've heard, and I don't say I've heard, I've seen in pictures of it on Instagram. It looks really good. However, there's a lack of paint on it, and the quality does look better. That's the one thing I'll give it, but I don't think I'll get it. The only two YMSF I really want at this point, and I think I'm just at that point satisfied with my YMSF collection, is YMSF Manda and I said it like a few minutes ago. How could I have forgotten? YMSF Manda and how am I forgetting this already? Come on, Varon. That's it. Except I think YMSF Manda is easier to get because I don't really see Varon all that much. Candy Kong needs more love. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the 1960s was a great time for us. So much awesome movies came out. I mean, yeah, no, easily. Actually, I was about to say 70s, but I think 60s are better, honestly. I should say it's the golden age of Toho. I mean, you could argue, the 50s when they started the movies were the golden age, but that's when they were kind of experimenting with it, It really got great in the 60s and early 70s. That's when the movies got really good. And then they just became, in my opinion, because I don't like the Millennium series, honestly. I think there's only like two good movies from it, and in general, I really think every other Millennium movie is either mediocre or just bad. Sorry if that offends anybody in the chat, but let me see here. I think it's a great time. I'm gonna remove a mechanic. Let me actually look that up to make sure I have the same one before I say, oh, I have the two and get it wrong. Raimundo Mechanico. I think I have that. I got it like at Christmas of. Raimundo Mechanico. No, I don't think I don't have that. I don't have that. I have the Bandai version. I had the Bandai version, but this does look even better actually. The Bandai version is too big. It's like 8 inches. I don't know if that's size accurate, but I have the 1968 Bandai. No, okay, YMSF 1968 Kong. That's what I have from King Kong Escapes. Which again, another stupid mistake I thought was that it was the 1962 Kong until after G Fest, which is where I got it. G Fest 2017. Let me see here. Oh, why am I congested? I don't know why. Bandai King Kong. Yeah, so I have the YMSF version of that. You have a Bandai McKinney Kong, right? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's really good. I remember getting it. I think 2017 Christmas. I think. Yeah, 2017 Christmas. It was really good. Okay, cool. I own the one with the bomb belt. Then, oh yeah, see that's what I looked up, and that's what I noticed. Oh, that's the difference with mine and his. It's the King Kong 1967. Yeah, I meant 67. Sorry, I got that wrong. Um, so yeah, I have the YMSF version of that, and it's really good. Again, I thought that was 62, and I pulled the big stupid when I realized I was wrong. You know. But yeah, no, I really like a lot of my. I don't have. I don't have more than 10 YMSF figures, but all of the ones I have are very good. Let me think here in my head. I have YMSF Kamunga, YMSF Kong Skull Island, YMSF Kong 68, Gabra, Gorosaurus. Maybe I have to get up and see for myself. Um, Geez, is that all I have? That's a shame. Um, Damn, I think that's all I have. Yeah, I think that's all I have. If there's gonna be any other kaijus, it'll pop up back in my head. You know. Let me see. I want a Bandai to make King Kong 90s. I want a Bandai to make King Kong. King Kong is my favorite King Kong. I think the 62 Kong is better because that's why I got the 62 Kong for my birthday because I wasn't satisfied with just having the 67 Kong because in my opinion the face mold on the 67 Kong looks too strange. It looks too droopy as of a face, so soggy and droopy, and it just looks too like it's just too big. Um, I like the design. I mean, the design other besides that difference is practically like the 62 mold, which is why I wasn't satisfied. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the 67 Kong. The 67 Kong is very, very good. I'm just saying that's why I got the 62 for my birthday 2 months ago because I felt like that would really satisfy me more than just keeping the 67 in my collection. Well, then I guess I'm making this. Well, again, whatever you want, man. If you think that's better for you, be my guest. I really hope it does work out for you. Um, I encourage it. Just voice crack. Just be sure you don't lose inspiration or feel as though no one's gonna watch it. Trust me, if you advertise it well, I do think people are gonna watch it. And even if people don't watch the trailers or stuff, uploading it will at least start you on a path of getting more subscribers. It will easily do it. It will easily do it. So just don't worry about any of that. Don't really. I mean, I know it's impossible to not think of that kind of stuff, but just do your best not to because it's just not a good thing to think of all the time when you're filming and editing and all that. It's just it's not worth it. Let me see here. But yeah, no. So I encourage it all the way. And I also hope that Atomic gets a 67 Kong. Again, I would recommend it. I just think the 62 is better. I mean, do you have the 62 Kong? I think you do. If you do, the 6 inch or the 8 inch? Because I think you know that I had the or well, the 7-inch for my birthday. I showed it off in my haul, and that might or might not be the review I was supposed to upload this week. That I'm instead gonna upload next week because by now it's too late to upload it this week. But again, review next Monday. Don't My apologies for not uploading it this Monday, but I guess I have you know because next week I'm not I'm there's a chance I might not stream next week, so at least I'll have some content to upload on that week, which is next week, and that'll be the review of the maybe or not 62 Kong, um, which again is a good figure. You know what I mean? Personally I think it's better than the 67. I said I do not have a Bandai King. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I don't know why. I thought you had the 62 for some reason. I guess I was wrong. Um, you know, but so long as you find them for a good price, I think you can easily find them. Um, find a good one. You know what I mean? Um, I can't find adult Batra for a good price. Well, here, what sites are you looking on exactly? Because I can understand adult Batra figures are hard to find. I mean, I got mine for my birthday of 2018. I remember that, like 3 birthdays ago, I guess by now. Adult Batra Bandai. Hmm. In fact, I can't even find any when I go in shopping mode. Let's see what you mean here. This one's $138. Jeez, it's weird. Why is it that much money? Oh, I think I found a good price. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you found the same one, and I can't find it all. But well, okay. What do you think? Okay. Do you think? Let me see here. Are you able to afford an $86 Batra Bandai 1992 adult Batra figure? Because that one is the best one I can find as of now. I can keep looking if you want until the stream ends, but as of now, the best one I can find is a $86 one. $86 one. Is that? Did you already find that one, or do you already know what I'm talking about? Or it's one of my fan films. You guys know? Wait, let me see here. Maybe. Well, here I'll see if I can post a link in the chat. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Just copy and paste this. Come on, paste it. Come on. There's a 200 word limit. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Why is that the case? Oh. Okay. I can't give you the link because there's a limit of letters you can type on stream. I didn't know it would be that long of a link. I mean, gosh. But type this exactly on eBay, and I think you'd find the exact one I'm referring to. Again, it's $86. It's gonna say $68, but it's $18 extra shipping, and you add that all up, and that's 86. So it's gonna say 68, but it is $86, and that's the best one I can find right now. I mean, I know I just searched it up, but it's the best I can do for you right now. And also, I think the movie Monsters Gaigan is better than the Bandai Creations. Oh no, I agree with that 100%. I had the Bandai Creations version, and honestly, I've always wanted to have that. Why did I repeat that? Like two. I've always wanted to have the Bandai Creations Gaigan, but I mean, movie Monster Series Gaigan, but I never got the chance to. I always wanted, but I just never got up and said I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? I also plan on ending the stream, unfortunately, in a minute. My apologies for that. Yeah, Bandai Creations Bandai Gaigan is like Bandai Creations Gaigan's like I have it. I remember when I first got it. I think it was, and you guys can call me weird for remembering all this stuff. I found it in like February, or I got mine in February of 2016. You know, so yeah, February of 2016, which was pretty long ago when you think about it at the time. I remember it so well. Again, it's weird I remember this, but I just do. I recall going to a dentist appointment, which is funny because I just went to the dentist yesterday. But I recall going to the dentist appointment and getting that Bandai Gaigan figure, and I remember having it in the car and wanting it because I just got in the mail, and my aunt brought it in the car as I was driving to the dentist with my aunt, and she left in the car so that when I leave the dentist, I can go back into the car and play with it because I was like 9 or not even 9, was I? No, I was 9. I was 9 years old. So it was fun times. It's like 6 years ago, I think now. It's crazy. It is 6 years ago. Jeez, time passes. Um, Anyways, guys, it is 35 minutes. I do make the streams. I tend to make the streams 50 minutes, but unfortunately, I have to edit the next scene for Ultraman Dawn of Realities and also other things that I need to get done by tonight because, Friday night and tomorrow I'm getting the COVID vaccine. So that's another interesting thing that should happen. And I'll post a story or something on Instagram. So I guess if you care about that, just stay tuned for that. However, the things I'd ask you to stay tuned for are the review next Monday for the 1962 King Kong Bandai figure, and as well a Raymundo figure, and Ultraman Dawn of Realities, which will have an official trailer out not for a while, but at least in June, and the fan film for that will come out in July. So, without further ado, guys, thank you for coming on to tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys.